Hey everybody, and welcome to Adventures in Kal'Jaru. I'm doing the 7-star Terra Raid Decidueye event. When you go into this, I'm using Belly Bolt. You want to have either a braviary, a tauros, or an arcanine that have Intimidate. If you do not have those, I have never gotten it to work for me. As you can see in this one, there, I have 2 of them. So he's already at a -2 attack. He has Feather Dance, which makes my attack drop, which doesn't matter because I'm a special attacker. So first round, you can do whatever. I set up with electric terrain, and then right after the first round, he's going to erase all of your stat changes, which doesn't matter because Belly Bolt doesn't have any. So, I use parabolic charge. You can get that from Decidueye through a picnic with a mirror herb. I also have the shell bell so that I am double healing myself because he starts doing some nasty damage. So, just do parabolic charge until he pulls up his shield, which is around round 4 or 5, depending on how much damage you do. As you can see, like every time he hits me, I just kill. So he's going to remove the effects from himself the same round he pulls up his shield, and that is the only time he's going to remove the effects from himself. And he's going to drop a sword stance. But since I have tauros and braviary, that negates his sword stance. Because when he gets his sword stance up, if you don't have one of those guys, that would have one-shot me. Yeah. So, he has double damage right now, but as soon as that tauros comes back, it'll start dropping his attack stat again. So what I do is once he pulls up his shield, I just acid spray until he kills me. Which is right now. Oh. Never mind. Sweet. So, I usually do as many acid sprays as I can. Just to lower his special defense. So, he doesn't redo your Terra orb, so you don't have to worry about that. So, I got 2 acid sprays in. He is now at -4 defense, probably -2 attack. So, we should be good to go into tarastalization. So, tarastalize, parabolic charge. Okay, both of them just fainted. So now they're going to come back and he's going to be at like -4 attack, which is really nice. Okay, we are now ready to actually start chipping at his life. When I first came up with this strategy, it kept getting me really worried because I would get really low on that the time bar. As you can see, that did a nice chunk, and that's because of those 2 acid sprays. He's going to drop 2 air cutters right here, but you don't have to worry about that because you're an electric type, you're resistant to it, and every time he hits you, it activates your ability, which is electromorphosis, which means your next electric attack is going to be boosted. And so that's why Belly Bolt is so good in these raids, is because he's so slow, he gets hit every time. And so his electromorphosis activates, and then he just wrecks it. Like, that is massive damage for not having any buffs. I am completely healed every time. Sometimes the shell belt isn't even necessary because he just doesn't do enough damage when his attack is lowered. And so when you go into a battle, if you don't have one of those 3 Pokemon with Intimidate, just back out and jump back in. If it keeps bringing in the exact same Pokemon, restart your game, jump back in, and it will give you different Pokemon. And as you can see, like, this is a cakewalk. Like, I did it with Bellybolt of all Pokemon. I love my little avocado. One of the biggest problems I ran into while doing multiplayer, like with multiple people, is he would start doing his, he would start attacking twice. So he would hit before you hit, and then after you hit, he would completely kill you because you can only stand 2 shots unless his attack is lowered. But there you go, solo, super easy with Bellybolt. I'll show you exactly right here, but you get a bunch of large candy, extra large candy. You get both protein and calcium every time. And then I've gotten a nugget every time, and then the extras are those bottom ones. Sometimes you get calcium, sometimes you get PP up, sometimes you get protein. It just varies. I've gotten an ability capsule, I've gotten an ability patch, so really good, easy farming method. Okay, let me show you what I got here with my Bellybolt. So, Bellybolt, as I said, he has Shell Bell, Electromorphosis as his ability. I gave him Electric Terrain just to boost my attack at the beginning. I could drop it later on, but don't need to. And I gave him Zap Cannon, but it just has a 50% accuracy. No wonder I missed every time. Don't use Zap Cannon. Don't use that. Just Parabolic Charge and you will make it through. Complete on special attack and HP. I have him hyper trained on everything except speed. And yeah, there you go. That is how to solo 7-star Decidueye with your little avocado frog thingy-majigger. Hopefully this helps, and have a fantastic rest of your evening. And adventure on.